It's early in the morning. Around about five, probably going on six. Hey, listen. Um, have you ever been around people that love you, that say they love you, and say that they love you, and they talk about all the things that um oh shit. Oh, that's my hog, yo. Look at my baby, man. I missed that car, man. Look at that. That's my hog. Oh, poor little thing. Anyway. Oh man, yeah, I used to have cars, all that shit, man. I used to have, shit. I had a life. Shit, I had a life until shoot. Uh, Yahuwah came and he said, nope, 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 nope. They're killing you. They try to kill you. So I'm gonna put you over here. I'm gonna put some things in front of you. But anyway, I don't know. I'm sorry. But anyway, listen. Have you ever been around people when they talk about how much they love of you and how much you're doing for them and how much it helped you, you see, or the blessings that it bestowed upon you, right? Just imagine you got millions of people saying these things, saying this about a being that they ain't never met before, they ain't never felt before. Only thing they know about this person or this being or this entity, this written, only thing they know about this being is is what was written about him. You see, is what was written about him, and he get more love, and it get more love than the person next to you. You see, so just imagine if that being. I mean, I listen. I watch people cry. I mean, real shit. I mean, with all these emotions. I ain't talking about nothing phony. I'm talking about fake. They just reading it and they say what this entity done for them. And they just and they just burst out crying and all these things and the written word touched them inside. But they haven't seen the being, nor have they touched the being. You see, it's what was written. You see, it's what was written. Just imagine people writing something and then they visualize what was written and then they produce a movie from what was written. They produce a movie from what was written. The way it was written, they produce a movie from that. You still can't touch them, but you'll still have the same feeling because it was written down. You see, you'll still have the same feeling. You'll probably start crying and all these other type things. You see, what I'm trying to say to you is just imagine for a second that the person or the being that's written in a book, what if he was alive? I mean, just think about it. What if he was alive and he knows who he is? It took him down there more than half of his life to understand these bodies that's out here. You see? And to know who he is. That's just a regular Amen or human being. You see? He had to study these things. He had to be he had to put himself in gear to go through all these doors here in this world they call sin. He had to learn there all these doors. You see? Do they all do that? Listen what I'm saying. Listen what I'm saying. I know I know what I was given. You see, I know what I was given, and I know what's similar to my development. But I'm here in this day. You see, like we all are here in this day. You see, we're not written in a book and they talk about something that was happening a long time ago. We're all here today. You see, and we learn certain things. What I'm saying to you is just imagine, try to visualize this. You're gonna have to. Let me tell you, you're gonna have to learn and understand why is it easy for you to love and boast about something that was written down. You see, and inside of there it says that the word is flesh. So the word is going to it's going to create emotion from you. You see, it's going to do things to you. You see, that's the word in the Bible. Go outside the Bible, the word is still flesh. It does the same thing. You see, it does the same thing. Listen to how people talk out here. You see, it's going to they're talking is going to make you move. Their talking is going to make you do things. You see what I'm saying? I heard a man tell his woman, sit down. You see, she sat down. She felt him. She was saying it became flesh. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You see, she say, uh-huh. You know, I know it's hard to just put these things together, you know what I'm saying? Because it says this one thing in the Bible is worded, but then you go outside the Bible, you see the same thing. But it's not written scripturally. You understand? It's not written scripturally, but it's doing the same thing. You see? I'm just trying to bring you here. You see, so you can see something beyond what's here. You know what I'm saying? That's coming, that your children is going to experience. You see? All these things that's happening today with these youth and this rap music and all these other type of things, all these things, just imagine, just look how old they were. And then figure out when they was conceived. You see, figure out when they was conceived. When they was conceived, you talking about the mother and the father. What type of music were they listening to? Did the mother go to church and was the father down there gambling? However it may be, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't know the scenarios of people's lives. You see, but something touched them. You see, something touched the child. Something touched the child. It's touching these children. You see, I'm a victim of this shit also. You see, we all are. I don't care who you are. I don't care what type of divinity you have. You see, we all came down here to hell. You see, to figure out our placement. You see what I'm saying? Of who we are. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, we're going to put all these motherfuckers in here and see which one is telling the truth about what's popping, about what's going on. See if they can hold on to themselves. You see? That's what it seems. That's what it seems like. It's just, you know, we down here in this school, and the master level of this university is you knowing yourself. Are you getting a record knowing yourself, because your higher self somewhere, you irritating it. You know, something is happening. You know, you're its devil. You see what I'm saying? You're its Satan. You see, your higher level. You for real. Yo, you. You see, your real you. You see, he's battling you. You see, he's battling you while you suffering from another giant that's keeping you in chains. In chains. Chains. You see. So just imagine they put a lock on your ass to where there's no way you can look at the flesh and talk about how much you love him or her. You know what I'm saying? Let's just say him. You see, love, let's just say it. Love it. You know what I'm saying? Love it. If that being they call Jesus, whatever you name it. Look, if it comes in the flesh right now, since you don't know the time and date, no man know, not even in the secret places, nobody know. You know why they don't know? Because it may not know itself. That's why no one knows, because it don't know itself. But when it finds itself, will you be able to find it? And will you be able to have the same emotions that was written in the Bible? Would you be able to have those feelings that you had and all those blessings that you was given from him? Or were they loans? And you got to give it back to him and put him back in position. You see? You ain't going to do that. No, you can't, no. He blessed you. I ain't giving nothing back. You see what I'm saying? I'm just talking. I don't know nothing about that. I don't know nothing about all that. But what I'm saying is, hey, listen, I'm alive. And I got 2 poles, so I think like this. I got the ability to think. You see, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You see, we're all was born in iniquity. And the same being who you say was born in iniquity. You see? And born in sin. He was born in sin just like you was born in sin. He was born in sin, but he said he didn't sin. Every time he walked on this earth or every time he touched something, he's sinning. Did you know that? Every time he breathed, he's sinning frequencies and vibrations. You see? But how was that messing up his purity? Transgression against what laws? He's sinning against Rome. He was sinning against Rome. He was sinning against everybody who didn't believe in him. You see, he was sinning. Look, people be getting hyped and emotional about something that they never saw, that they never felt, touched, smelled. You see what I'm saying? How you know he didn't sin when he went somewhere and took a dump? And he took his dump and did something with it. You see, how you know he didn't sin there? Was he human? Or was the creator of everything of this planet inside of him? You see, inside of him. And then when he left, it got back the way it was. Something that he created. His creation. So the reason why Lucifer, or who they say Lucifer is, he was kicked out of heaven. He was kicked out from up here. You see, he's down here in this mind down here in this brain. He's down there. Lucifer is. He was kicked out. You see, he was kicked out. You see, do you come from here? And from a woman, do you come from here? From the lower realm? You come from the lower realm, don't you? Yeah, you come head first like you're falling down, huh? You don't. Was you created that way? Were you created that way? Were you created that way? You see? Listen to what I'm saying to you, man. Look, just imagine the hate and the anger that a person would feel if he hearing people say how much that they love him and how much he done these for him. And if he come in the flesh, he won't even be able to say hi to you. Because you'll look at him and think he's trying to get at you. Or you'll look at him and think he's trolling. Yeah, he'll look at you and you'll look at him like he's some type of perverted old guy or perverted young guy or whatever. You see what I'm saying? You see, listen to what I'm saying to you. You see, you in danger. And you don't know it. You in danger. You see? There's a maintenance man down here trying to clean up his earth. You see? And all the hosts, or all of the so-called shepherds down here in hell that raised these minds, that birthed these children, you see? All these people going to have to be accounted for. Well, no. They already written. So the children are showing you what was given to from their parents or from society. The children are showing you. The children always show you. That's why the beast fuck with the children. Because the children is the one that make the world go round. You see, and uh this is what Hezekiah used. He used the children. You see, Hezekiah used the children. He fluked them. Well, he fluked you, and you give that to your children. You see? You know, I don't care if you're rich, never been around hell before, never been around the worst of the worst before, all in your life. Never, you know, whatever it may be, you still get the stench of this, of these minds out here. You still get the stench of it. You see, but there is an infection to all this sin. There's an infection to all this abomination. And you better just think in your head that that person is alive. And he's walking around. And he's looking at you. He's looking right at you. I mean, he's looking right at you. Why you do this to him? Just imagine you talking about burning in hell. What's wrong with you people? I mean, it's like, are you the children of Hezekiah? I mean, you literally about to burn internally. Probably not you, but it's coming to your children. They are ready to set it up. You see, especially when they go virtual. As soon as they go virtual, watch your children ignite. Or watch people. Hell, some of the adults going to ignite too. Watch when everybody go virtual. Watch what's going to happen. Watch what's going to happen. You think you ain't touching them? You think you can't touch Jesus right now? You should have done that a long time ago. You about to be turned into something like that. You see? Yeah.